Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Blood First Blood. We do see an exciting match here between Rebirth and Echoes. It will be a spirit set starting us off with Echoes on Killer. Should be really exciting to see here. Just what both sides can do in their first match of the league, and I'm really eager to see what happens. We do see an early tag here on the Kate. Absolutely phenomenal game sense here from our Killer. Really knowing just kind of where to find survivors, where the spawns are. We do see Sloppy Butcher being utilised as well, and that's going to lead to difficulty resetting. We do see the Firecracker. Happy New Year, says Kate. And right now we're going to see our fast hook here. We don't see Pain Res, instead opting for a more Agitation Eruption playstyle, but obviously Corrupt being down already within a couple of seconds due to that down. We do see the first hook here relatively early on. I think it's really good stuff here. We see one hook, one fresh right now, and Rebirth going to have to pull something out and manage to get some gens done here. You see a tag and a survivor being caught out of place, unfortunately. Not the best start here from Rebirth. We're going to have to hope that they can pick things up here and manage to get some gens done. Going to have to get a reset, and obviously Sloppy Butcher is really going to make things difficult to do there. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Going for the tunnel out here on the Kate, and it is going to be confirmed, I do believe, unfortunately. And a DS play there. Very good stuff as well. And Fun Bus is closed, Kate. That's very unlucky there. Not much to play with. The DS did extend chase by about 12 seconds here. Not good enough, though, unfortunately, as we do see another down happening relatively quickly. 2 hooks with 1 fresh, and not a single gen to show for it yet. Rebirth on the back burner right now, having to pick up the pace here. We do hear the gen at main being worked on right now. We do see it's going to be a swing on the Lara here. We did have that gen about 60-65%. We are going to be seeing the Killer phasing back to the hook and just protecting it, just confirming a kill here. Really good decision. We are going to see a trade as well, I think, at the last second. And we do finally see a gen being done by Rebirth. Gonna actively have to work on pressuring gens and going more for gen pressure as opposed to this, what's the right word? As opposed to this collective style they have right now of resetting. It's not something you want to be doing against a spirit running Sloppy. And right now the altruism is killing them, unfortunately. We are going to see a double slug and a tunnel out here on the Kate. Not the most ideal situation you would want to be in. We do see a confirmed tunnel out on Kate here. We're not the best start here for Rebirth, but we are going to see some fight back here. The problem is that the majority of the survivors are injured right now. This is something they need to actively work on. They need to be able to try and get the reset. But with Sloppy Butcher coming into clutch and coming into play, we're going to currently see issues with resetting. We do see eruption value coming off of that gen at Shack. We do see a pre-vault as well, trying to avoid getting caught out with a tag. Remember, that is a second fresh hook and a 4th hook in general for Echoes. We do see a down and propped up eruption value here as well. We do only see one survivor standing right now, and this is really bad. I can only imagine the mindset of our only standing survivor right now, wondering and worrying what to do in this situation. I'll tell you one thing right now, I think avoid the person in the basement, try and get that reset, and just try and commit to a gen, maybe make it a 4K2, if that's even possible in this late stage of the game. With so much happening, so many gens, I mean so many hooks even being progressed and being done, yeah, it's looking really difficult here, looking really dire. do see the Spirit getting that tag there as well. But did you get another down there? And a confirmed death as well on our survivor there. We see our Spirit looking for the Slug as well as looking for that Lara. Still a struggle to get that last, well, to get another gen done. And it's really a bad situation here, unfortunately. You hate to see it happen, but right now we're looking at 6-6 for T-Fresh. Echo's really managing to put pressure on Rebirth here, and Rebirth's going to have to do something really strong to be able to bounce back here. And we do see a 4k4, not the most optimal result here, unfortunately. And I don't know how it's going to be that they're going to be able to bounce back, but we're hopefully going to see something really strong. And yeah, it is a difficult scenario for sure here, but we're going to see what Rebirth can do. And a 4k4, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely remarkable performance here from Echoes. Work to be done on the part of Rebirth, but we're going to see if they can bring the fight back in the second half of this set, and hopefully they can. I would love to see it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. New Blood, First Blood, match day 3 with the second half of our first set here. Dub Trouble on Spirit. Should be a really exciting match. We did unfortunately see a very upsetting performance from Rebirth. They're going to now have to bounce back here and pull off an incredibly phenomenal killer performance, which I'm sure, as everybody is aware, Dub Trouble is very unique on the killers he does play. But you should see a very aggressive playstyle here from him, and we're going to have to wait and see. But if the build is to show anything, he will be playing for win here. We do see first chase beginning with the Nia as well, and things looking up already as we do see an early chase and hopefully an early tag. The Nia pre-dropping though, not wanting to waste any time, not wanting to end up in a slug situation and not wanting to take a tag, which does happen unfortunately. Luca does get tagged. And we will be seeing maybe a down here as well if nobody comes in to take a hit. We do see the Nia out of position, kind of edge map here. Not much to use, no resources, just this little Z-wall. Goes comp corner, it's going to get down, and that is the first down of the game. Amazing down there. And let's only hope that I get one gen to show for it. We do see Dub Trouble checking Killer Shack here, looking for them lurking survivors. I think it's very clear right now that the survivors are just kind of going one side of the map, keeping an eye on them gens actively on one side of the map here, and very, very slowly working towards just getting the gens done here, if I'm being honest. Our survivors not too worried about that person on the hook. They know that their win con is based on gens here. We're going to see a lot of pressure with the gens. We do see a draw condition right now being met by Echoes, and that's the win condition there with the 2 gens. All we can hope for here is an aggressive playstyle from the killer, getting much more downs and just making things a little bit easier, more positive to go into the second set with. And that is a down again on the Nia. Committing to this tunnel out. We do actually see 2 hooks, 1 fresh right now. It's about to be 3, but we do see a DS play as well. Incredible stuff here. Really, really positive performances here from all sides. Right now, obviously, winning side right now being Echoes. They have managed to get 3 gens done, in fact. Really, really positive performance. It was just a bit unlucky from the start of Rebirth to be caught out of position so early in their Survivor match prior. And now we see the Nia being caught out of position. But the positive here is that they are letting the Nia just roam alone. We don't see that altruism coming into play. And as a result of that, we're seeing multiple gens being done. We are going to see a mind game here around this pallet. Another gen popping there in the background, and we are going to see this Nia going down. Going to commit to the tunnel out. Dub Trouble getting at the down there, winning the 50 at that pallet. Absolutely incredible stuff here. We're going to see the commit there to that Nia. And we do see the tunnel out has happened. Puts the killer in a much better position, but unfortunately he's lost 4 gens to commit to that tunnel out, which is kind of a bad scenario here. We are going to see the pre-drop here from our Renato. And I don't know about you, but I don't think Renato looks very confused at all. I think he knows what he's doing. And we do see the survivors working on this gem by Hill near Shack. Not too far from Funbus with a good loop to be able to run to. And we do see a balance play here as well from Ace. Really, really smart. Really good with the pre-running. This team being really organised. They're kind of caught in a 3-gen a little bit here. But really struggling. This killer struggling to actually get pressure here, unfortunately. And really mind gaming this. Echo's really on form here. Going to see a missed opportunity there with that hit. Swinging, getting wood, plus 10 wood here. We do actually see, of course, eruption value on that generator, regressing it and slowing it down. We do see it currently, he does have sloppy, but not too much value out of it right now. We're seeing the pre-run again from the Claudette with sprint burst. We do see that last gen being popped now. I think the killer here is going to be going for a 2k 6-stage result. Just has to commit and camp this, and it would be a little bit more optimal for him. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We do have the second set here. Echoes versus Rebirth, with Rebirth on killer first here. Should be really, really exciting. Dub Trouble playing Blight with a really aggressive build here. Should be really promising here. We do see our killer here going towards 6 near Shat. Keeping an eye on things, trying to protect that totem. And looking for survivors trying to cross, as it would appear. We do see a hit relatively early on, really, really promising here. We are going to see the Claudette go down, I think, here relatively quickly. We do see, yep, the down is confirmed there. Really, really good position here from Rebirth. Looking like they're going to be able to get a dominating performance here and maybe win this set, and that will lead us into tiebreaker, which would be really promising for Rebirth. We do actually see a trade here. Another gen did get done by Echoes. We're seeing really aggressive playstyle from these survivors. We do see a down here on the Claudette going edge map. Really, really interesting to see just the committed tunnel out on the one survivor here, while others are working throughout the gens on the rest of the map. We do question whether it is better off in the long run, as this decision is going to hinder the killer, I think. And we do see a missed opportunity there with our killer not quite managing to, what's the right word? With our killer not managing to take advantage of the situation here and not being able to prioritize anything. Looking for an unhook here, but I don't think our killer here has clocked on to the playstyle of the survivors. It's very much just to do the gens and leave the survivor on the hook. As the main win conditions, of course, is gens, so our survivors here could care less about Anchorman, who is on the hook, and they are just aggressively going for these gens. Really interesting and unique playstyle, and I'm sure maybe it has not been one Dub has encountered yet, but definitely throwing off his killer finesse, so to speak. And we do see a 4 people play there. Absolutely incredible stuff. The timing on that is insane. Just getting the 4 people right after the pallet break. Really making a difference. Going to confirm a new tunnel out target here, being the Nia, and Anchorman has made it free. Managed to escape without any penalties here. And yeah, right now it's a good position for our survivors. Really smart play. Really using the perks at the right time here. Do see a 3rd hook here and a 2nd fresh. With our killer really trying to apply additional pressure here. We do see the commitment here to the hook and to trying to, I guess, apply pressure on this top side of the map here, and really keeping survivors down the bottom. But the problem is there's only 1 gen left. This kind of strategy is I'm not sure if this is going to result in a 4K here, because there's a lot of areas the gens can be done, and I don't know. I think our survivors are going to be able to outplay this tactic, unfortunately, for our killer here, and I don't see the value is going to come out of it. I see the game feels like it's going to end at a 6th stage, but we'll wait and see. He's confirmed 2nd. He is going to progress to 6th to Shaq and force him off of that gen there, so we may be able to see a better condition here. We're just going to have to wait and see. And we do see the tag there as well on Confused. And right now our survivors just scurrying to try and get to that generator, I believe. We do see an attempted swing in Shaq, but unfortunately it was not to be here. We do right now see the Blight here struggling. As I did say before, it's a bigger gen split than he would have realised. And our survivors, although managing to get some pressure, we do see Ruin still being up. And actually, we see a sprint burst here from Mark Claudette, and the Blight not going to bother. See the Renata coming in, and as I speak about it, the Ruin it does go down. We do see Eruption value now coming in clutch as well, which I'm sure will help Dub. Almost gets that hit, but unfortunately it's a swing and a miss here. We do see the mind game here for the window. And our killer just shuffling, just doing a little Jimmy shuffle. Teleporting there. Slightly unlucky to not be able to get enough distance to get that tag there. We do see this is actually a really good loot for our killer though. With most of the resources being gone, we're guaranteed a tag here on this Claudette. And she is not the balanced player, she is the SB. So let's just bear that in mind here. And we do see a pallet down here as well on the Blight. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. We are back. It's the second half of this Blight set here. We do actually have Echoes on killer here, so let me swap that around, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, Echoes on killer. We're gonna see the best they can come up with. Obviously, it should be an interesting situation if Rebirth can play things right on Survivor side. Then they should be able to do quite well, but it's looking really difficult in my opinion here. We do see the first hook actually happening on Zazu here, just like from the Lion King. Anyway, enough puns on the name. This Blight very aggressive here. Hopefully we're gonna see more aggressive playstyle from this Blight, but we're gonna have to wait and see, of course. We are hopefully going to see the down here. Would be a second down as well, I believe. Incredible stuff so far. Oh, and the memes here from Luca. Yeah, nobody around for a pallet save. We do see the priority on gens here from Rebirth, which is it's a good way to be, to prioritise them gens. And we do see a second hook, second fresh here. Echoes really pushing the boundary, really making sure that their killer is outdoing their survivor here, and aggressive playstyle here. Really wanting to make sure they win this set. Third hook and two fresh still. Right now, tie condition is one more hook, so the killer could quite easily just sit there and camp, but it's choosing to go for more survivors here as well. We do see the tie condition being met here. Rebirth has managed to get 2 gens done. Unfortunately, we do see another down. It's not going to make the situation much better here for our survivors, and it's going to confirm what it looked like was going to happen from the beginning, which is going to be that Echoes is going to be taking this match and taking the victory. So you do see a 5th hook state here, and a confirmed death as well. Rebirth, no matter what, still trying to get these final generators done and improve their situation, but it's not looking the best right now. Interesting pathing here from our survivors. And we do see Luca trying to hunt down this Thalita here, trying to get another tag and another down. Thalita being really, really smart here, going kind of edge map. Unfortunately for her, there isn't much in terms of resources on this side of the map. And it's going to end up in a down, I believe. But on the positive side, Rebirth has managed to get a 3rd gen done, improving their situation and making their performance look all that much better. We do see a missed attempt there on the M1 attack. Swinging and missing, not even grabbing the pallet here. But Thalita really needs to make distance to another loop here, otherwise we're going to be seeing another down in quick succession here. Does go over, does get mind gamed here. Blight going in for it with the M2. Gonna commit to get that down, and does manage to get that down on the Thalita. Really, really good attempt there. Extending chase from Thalita, but not to be. And we do see another hook coming out of the situation. Our killer really nervous about pallet saves here, not wanting to risk it. We do see that 4th fresh hook as well. And things looking really dangerous for our survivors. Really trying to work on that last generator. Expecting a stealth play here, our killer. I'm not so sure it's going to pay off here. We do see the pallet drop there, and I think this Lara's time is going to be up here. And very, very unlucky as well.